mouse. It jiggles the whole camera.
There ain't nobody in here right now, so we ain't gonna get into nothing yet. But
I'm gonna.
I guess it didn't we didn't do it early enough to get anybody to. Oh my gosh, Mikey!
There you go.
Are you serious? Why'd you bring me a pickle jar full of water? Can I please have a normal size cup?
No, I want to make sure that you stayed hydrated.
Somebody give us a thumbs up. But there ain't nobody in here yet.
Hey, look, there you
go.
go.
Hey, look, there's people. There's 6.
Oh, dang, that's on mine, though. I have to switch to yours.
Why?
So that I can manage it. Well, I guess I can just click here. Just do it this way, like this.
Sorry, guys. Obviously, we're very late, and we're very unorganized. So,
to be honest.
Hi, Brenda.
We've been busy today, and we kind of forgot.
Yeah. Well, actually, we didn't get home till just a few minutes ago. I mean, we carried in groceries, and that was it.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. That's like way bright in my face.
Yeah, I have to turn it down. Hang on just a second. Let me get this moved over here.
Hey, Roy.
Oop, no, that's not gonna work. Hang on.
That's good enough. Hey, Liam. Hey, Laura. Sorry, guys. Jen's still trying to get all this figured out.
I'm trying to get this all set up still. Turn that down a little bit. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hi, Chandra.
Better late than never. Yeah.
So, well, we'll get into all that.
Shoot. Dang it.
My goodness, woman.
I can't barely touch. I'm using Amber's tripod instead of ours, and it's got a really small base on it. And even when I just touch the mouse on the thing, it shakes the whole thing. So when I touch my cup.
Hi, Stanley. Hi, Jean. Hi, David.
Jug.
Hi, Annette.
I asked Michael to bring me a cup of water, and this is what he brought me. So
hey,
I'm
Gary.
just gonna drink out of it. If I drink that much water before I go to bed, I'm not gonna get any sleep.
Everybody's saying hi, Mikey.
Hi.
Diane, hello. So yeah, we've kind of had a long day today. We didn't really realize it was going to be that long of a day, but it was.
Yeah. Glad Wiley took the day off today.
Yeah, no kidding.
Her tripod sucks.
I was supposed to be delivering my tractor to Fort Smith, to get.
Hey, there's a chair back there if you want to sit down with us.
To get the work done that we're having, so I'm having front and rear hydraulics put on my tractor, and we were supposed to be delivering it to the John Deere dealership whenever we went today, but it was raining. It was raining whenever we got up, and I was like, yeah, I'm not even going to deal with that. So we said, to heck with it. We just got in the car, and we went to Fort Smith, and, well.
Did a lot of things.
Yeah. We signed our life away, guys.
Y'all like my super duper expensive hat I got today?
Yeah.
Actually, the hat was free, but.
But we did sign the paperwork on all the equipment that we bought. Now everything is at the John Deere dealership ready to be picked up except the dump trailer. So we are waiting on the dump trailer to finish being built. And yeah, that's everybody moving around, and
even Hunter just taking a step in here.
Yeah.
It's like making this wobble a lot. Oops, that's not good.
You're just setting it on the.
Okay, well maybe that's better. I don't know. Sorry, we might make y'all car sick today.
So yeah. Anyway, I got to see everything except the dump trailer. I do still have to deliver probably Monday. I wasn't thinking I may have to work Monday. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I may just have to take off. So we'll probably load the tractor up Monday and take it to the John Deere dealership and drop it off where they can get the hydraulics all installed on it. And, yeah.
Congrats on your equipment. We're really excited about it.
Thanks, Liam. I'm
not excited about that payment being due the first week of June.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the thing that sucks, we have to sign the paperwork, and, that sets the date basically as today that our payments are going to be due every month. And I'm still looking at maybe 2 weeks before I get my trailer, so I can't even start working until halfway through, my payment comes due. Which is crazy. They should be able to set it to where, you sign your paperwork, and when you receive your equipment is when, payments start, basically, or however, whatever you want to say that. But
yeah, I think the payment should start like when you pick it up.
Or the first payment due 30 days after you get your equipment.
Yeah, yes.
Right. But anyway, it is what it is. We did it. And yeah, it was a mighty big investment that's almost doubled our monthly payments.
So pray for us. Pray for us that it works out good.
I'm thinking that is most expensive free cap you'll ever had. Yeah.
It's the second most.
But it's special. She didn't show you the special part of it.
Oh yeah.
Hey Jonesy.
Look, it's got this really cool stag on the inside. That costs extra. The last time I got a free hat was when we bought our tractor 4 years ago. Yeah. So this time I told him, I was like, "Do I get a free hat?" He said, "Yeah, go get the one you want." So that's the one I got. Yeah.
Then we had other things to do. Then we went grocery shopping, and like I said, we just got home just I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago.
How long has that pizza been in the oven? Have you put it in the oven?
In there yet?
It's not even in there yet.
Warm up.
Oh, it ain't warmed up yet.
Oh, why you keep opening the oven?
Yeah.
Impatient.
Yes.
Hi, Wanda.
Yeah. So have we said hi to everybody?
I mean,
Bev, Annette, David, Gary. Hey, Gary.
I think it was right after Gary's where I started talking, and then J and B, howdy. Susan, howdy.
Yeah.
If I haven't said howdy already. What did we buy? I missed it. What did we buy? So
a bunch of equipment for the tractor.
I got a grapple for the front of the tractor. I got a rake for the rear of the tractor. I got a stump grinder that goes on the back of the tractor. Now, they make two different kinds of stump grinders. One of them mounts, like, how would you say it, parallel with the back end of the tractor. But you can only buy that for a hydrostatic drive transmission. So we had to upgrade.
Ours is not a hydrostatic transmission.
This one actually sticks off of the end of the back of the tractor, and it works off hydraulics. So you just set your tractor in one spot, and you move it side to side to grind your stump, and it'll move up and down and everything off hydraulics.
Hey, Wanda.
So, really, really nice stump grinder. And, I just kind of bit the bullet on that, and I'm hoping that, we can actually make some money with it around here.
That's actually kind of my fault, because I was like, Wiley, you need to get a stump grinder.
Yeah. Of course, we need one badly here, but I don't think we needed one that badly that I definitely am going to put myself out for hire for the stump grinder.
Yeah.
And what else? Got
the rake.
I already said the rake.
Oh, chainsaw.
Then we got a chainsaw. So I did actually get to bring the chainsaw home. I mean, yeah. And then we bought a 16-foot gooseneck dump trailer.
Hey, Rachel.
The biggest thing that I'm excited about is this 16-foot gooseneck dump trailer. I think is going to be a huge help for us. Plus, another thing that I can, hopefully make a little bit of money with around here. We'll see.
And it'll be a good, reliable trailer to haul the tractor on to different places. So, yeah.
You can make some jingle with all. I hope so. Yeah. Sounds like purchase. You can. Yes. Right.
So ideally, if Wiley we worked it out. If Wiley charges a competitive rate, and which is, similar to what everybody else is charging, and he works 30 hours a week, we could have it paid off by the end of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like by the end of the year.
Yeah, Flat Creek, I had to have the rear hydraulics, and it's got to be 4-port hydraulics, where normally it's just a 2-port hydraulic. I had to have a 4-point hydraulic put on back there. So, yeah, I've got all the different options on the back.
Gary said, don't you have a chainsaw case?
Yeah, sure.
Which is cool, because
I actually forgot about that. It's I want to check to see if it's even going to work. I hope that chainsaw case and everything fits that chainsaw. Yeah.
Hey, Jody.
JB says, "Hey, Michael, glad to see you on here."
Yep.
Number one, hi, Liam. Oh, yeah, just hi, Jody.
Michael's just staring at the comment section, reading it. That's why we're all looking over here, is because that's where it's at.
So yeah, please, if anybody knows anybody around here that would be interested in some stump grinding work, or needs a little bit of gravel delivered, or needs some topsoil or some whatever, yeah, please let me know.
Rachel said, "Oh yeah, we need one of those fancy chainsaw cases to protect our new baby."
I just added a port in the rear of my 4710. Yep. Pick me, Gary said.
We got to meet Gary this last week.
Actually, so Gary, it looks like, will probably be my very first customer. I do have to go haul some gravel for him, do a little bit of dirt work for him. And Gary actually going to get to break me in, I guess.
Even though they were picking on me, I enjoyed hanging out with him.
Jody said, "Hi, Michael. You need to get some emojis for your members to use."
That's a good idea.
I don't know how to do that, Jonesy. I've seen people do it, but I don't know how to do it.
I can do it. I just haven't. Setting up memberships is actually a long process. There's a lot of stuff that you have to customize, and it's a long process. And so I did not do that.
You put TP on backwards? What? Put TP on. We will need to call Wiley for work too one of the day here soon.
Sweet.
Awesome. Meaning, are we going to be moving your trailer, or is there other things going on?
You think Michael and I look like? Said you can definitely tell Michael is your son.
How?
Amber was laughing so hard the other day. She was like, "I don't know how you did it." She said, "But you gave birth to your complete opposite." Just do it, Jen. Yeah, I know I need to.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Add it to my long list of to-do things.
Right. My great-nephew was born at 10:30 last night. Christopher Michael is 8 pounds.
Holy
big baby.
cow,
Yeah,
that is a big
wow.
baby. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
That is a big baby.
Congrats, Jody.
Yeah, congrats, Jody.
I saw your message that you sent me earlier, but we were busy. And then when we weren't busy, we were driving, and I can't be on my phone in the car. I get car sick really easily. So
Howdy, Ace. Sorry, I didn't even see you come in.
I'm actually I'm keeping my phone on Do Not Disturb. So if anybody calls me and can't get through, that's why. Because somehow my phone number got leaked somewhere, and now I'm getting 10 million spam calls a day, and I'm getting really frustrated with it.
Pretty sure that was my fault.
Somehow.
Didn't you say you got one from what was it? Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's.
They're like copying phone numbers. So I got a phone call this morning. The caller ID said Raising Cane's, which is a chicken restaurant from Yukon, Oklahoma. But then when they left a message, it was a message about how my Google profile can't be searched via voice search or something.
Yeah.
And I've been getting so many calls. Oh my gosh.
We do. Oh, she said she's got hers on Do Not Disturb all the time. It goes in heading format. Yeah.
Yeah. Rachel. Mm-hmm.
And we even have, so Jen's even on, got the spam blocker.
Yeah.
That's supposed to block all the spam, and it ain't working. He is a very handsome boy. I'm still kicking.
Hey, Glenn.
Oh, hey, Glenn.
I'm trying to like scoot so
Yeah,
y'all can
you-
see Michael a
you
little
keep-
bit. He's like,
But there's no room.
messing up the phone.
Emily usually sits right there somehow.
Emmy sits right here.
Maybe you sit.
But she sits in one of these little seats most of the time.
Well, yeah, we need to get another one of those in here.
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. This is Gina. You are such a handsome man. Proud of you for helping out with Wiley and your mom.
Yeah, we are. We are very thankful for his help.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Or did you read that? He's struck speechless, Gina.
Yeah, he doesn't. Michael doesn't know how to accept a compliment or.
Yeah, no. By the way,
Maybe
hi,
at
Gina.
least if I lean back like this, you can see him a
I
little.
like
better.
spam calls. I like talking creepy to them.
I don't have the patience. I'm not good at like coming up with stuff on the fly like that. And I've got too many things to do. I'm like, I do not have time to be sitting here trying to chit chat with people about.
I'm usually not, one of the quickest witted persons on earth. But I did get a phone call one time trying to sell me the ADT alarm systems, for the house.
Mhm.
And this was with my first wife. And I was on the phone with them, and I was like, hey, my first wife's name was Jennifer.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, Jennifer, would you be interested in putting windows on the house so the chickens couldn't get in and out, so we could get an alarm system put on? And
Uh-huh.
I went through this whole big ordeal with them. Yeah,
oh yeah,
it
you
was
told me
really
about
funny.
that. You told me about that.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep a straight face. I would have such a hard time. I just talk real slow. That might make a good video. Too bad I can't like record on my phone and talk on the phone at the same time. Because I could have I can't come up with anything, but I could use ChatGPT.
Yeah. Eventually, Glenn, we're not going to get on that subject, but eventually. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Jamie, how's it
Although
going?
on your mom's live Wednesday, I think they figured it
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some people in here that put puzzle pieces, are really good at putting puzzle pieces together.
And you're really good at letting them fall.
out.
You leave trails everywhere.
Hey, Brian.
I don't just like leave breadcrumbs. I leave puzzle pieces.
Right.
Like handfuls of them.
You're shaking the
Everywhere I go.
camera, woman.
I know I can't touch it. It like if I touch the desk at all,
Well, then don't touch it.
I can't help it. Wiley has a hat on that says I fix things and I know stuff. I push buttons and I touch things.
And half the time it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Jen, can you walk and chew gum at the same time? No, she can't.
Yes, I can.
No, she can't.
Yes, I can.
She likes to think she can, but she can't. How's everything going? Good, Brian.
Oh, not bad. We have a tree that fell in the garden.
Oh my gosh. So our land, our property was so compact, so, the trees was so thick on this property. All of the trees have grown really small, but really tall. And the more we clear, as the wind comes through, it's just snapping these trees in half. I mean,
We haven't had very many fall.
no, we haven't, but this is the first one, and it was a very, very healthy tree, but it was just so slender and so tall that it just broke right in half.
I haven't even gone to look at it. Do you
Like-
know what type of tree it was?
It's an oak.
Oh.
Yes,
It's an oak of some
and
kind.
somebody sent me some mushroom spores. So I was like, oh, hey, perfect. It's an oak tree. I'm going to do a little bit more research, but I think that's what I need to use, and I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to inoculate it with some spores from mushrooms, and we're going to grow like not turkey tails. We're going to grow lion's mane and oyster mushrooms and morels, and then there was one other kind of.
Yeah, I don't remember what all it was. Awesome, Jamie. Now we know where to go rob some blueberries at.
Yeah, I have 3 blueberry bushes. The one that was doing really, really good this year, the goats got when they snuck into the garden. So they didn't eat the whole thing. It just doesn't look as happy and healthy as it did. Liam, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Liam.
All right.
Yeah, and it fell. So one of our actually, what is it? Is it the blueberries? No, it's not blueberries. It's grapes.
Yeah, it's great.
One of our what do you call that? Trellises that we built with grape on each side. It's spanning over the top of it. So it hit the ground on one side and it still hung up in the top of the tree on the other side, and it's spanning over the top of that trellis.
So it's shaped like this, with the top laying on the ground like this.
Not today. The chicks are doing excellent.
Yeah,
of course, we only wound up with 2, but still, they're doing absolutely great.
Mm-hmm. Brenda had said my favorite spam calls were the car insurance ones. They asked the make and model, and my answer was POS. It's funny. Did you get in a fight with a transmission or a greased pig today?
Actually, no, I put on my old shirt that I wore yesterday.
Yeah,
okay?
He's got clean clothes hanging right over there.
Yeah, but I was lazy this morning, and I just grabbed my old shirt that I had on yesterday, and I put it on. And, while we was running around...
Jody, thanks!
While we was running around Fort Smith, I wanted people to think I was a working man. So I had to wear a dirty shirt.
Sandra said it's drizzling rain and chilies. So
that's how you guys doing. It's good.
I hope Jen can shout those stains out. Glenn, at this point, when they get really bad, I just throw them away. Because I go to the thrift store and I usually get them for $1 a piece. So
the 2 days before I wore this shirt, whenever I got home, she was like, just take it off and throw it away. Just take it off.
It's a shirt you've had for a long time. Yeah. I got it for $1. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You've way more than gotten your $1 out of it. Stupid flies. Now Lola's shaking it. That wasn't me. That was Lola.
Mikey's got her all wound up. Lola.
She missed us. We've been gone all day. Oh, Gary, thanks. Fund for Judy's.
What's Judy's?
That restaurant?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that was
Oh, my gosh, guys. So...
Judy's that Peter's taken you guys to before?
We went down to Waldron the other day and helped Gary out. And I went to look at his place to see if I was going to be able to do what he needed done. And while he was there, I helped him out working on his truck help him work on his truck. And he took us to Judy's restaurant Judy's Diner, I think it is, or something like that.
We actually invited him. We were going to pay for his lunch.
Rock Cafe? Is that it? No.
No, it's Judy's.
It's Judy's.
That day that we picked you guys up from Peter, it's like the drive-in place.
And you talk about one of the best burgers I have ever eaten in my life, guys. Oh my gosh. It was absolutely amazing. Good. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Judy's Drive-In. That's what it is.
Judy's Drive-In. Is that what it is? Okay.
Hey, Barb. How are you doing?
It was absolutely excellent. Where's Judy's? Waldron. So
yeah, it's in Waldron.
If you're going down 71 into Waldron, you take the little split off that's 71B that goes into town, and it's just down there about a mile or so on the right-hand side. Little, just small, almost looks like maybe an old Sonic or something, but don't have the little parking lot.
Yeah. They've got like a deck you can eat on. It's cool.
Yeah. It is freaking amazing, guys. I mean, Gary, what was that burger called again? Do you remember? I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either.
But that burger, oh man, Rachel, it is well worth going down there if you want a good burger. I promise.
Rachel said that's a drive. Yeah. Yay! She got the seeds I sent. I sent her a handful of those Anasazi
beans. Yeah. Awesome.
I planted some of those in our garden.
Brew burger. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. And they say, legend has it that their chicken fried steak is even better than that. So, yeah.
Hey, Shirley. How are you? Yeah, we're late on our live today.
Very late.
We changed it from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock because Wiley's been working a lot. And then today we get home at like 7:30 and we're like, Amber was like, don't you guys have a live stream?
So we change it from, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock because I've been working, and I know, usually I'm home by 7 o'clock to do it while I'm working. But then I take Jen to Fort Smith so she could do some shopping today, and we come in late.
Yeah.
You see how that goes?
Hey, my shopping took a lot less time than y'all's stuff.
Why are you looking at me?
Way back when husband would set it on the TV. Way back when my husband would set it on the TV.
I don't know what Gene
Hey,
said.
y'all, I don't either. Hey y'all, how are you doing? This is New Mexico. Yes, we did, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
And it is nice here. Well, it was wet here today, but it wasn't cold.
It was wet, but it hadn't been cold. It's been a nice day, other than it's just wet. But Sandra, Jen will not let me get my hands on new shirts until she's not looking, and I just grab one and put it on. So I haven't wore any of them yet, but
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. Wish I could be there and not here in California.
Lord.
California is beautiful, but, it has its downside.
Hi, Estella. I had barbecue shrimp earlier. Muy bueno.
By the way, Jody, we think of you as family, too. I saw that comment earlier, and while he was talking, I didn't want to interrupt.
Jesus Lord. Jesus Lord.
It's probably hot enough to toss the pizzas in.
And yes, Sandra, thank you so much for sending those to me. I don't remember.
I was going to move his chair so he could be more in here. But
I want some fan.
Oh, I'm not cold enough.
I am.
Or I'm not hot enough to want the fan on. I wonder where our other little triangle chairs are.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we can readjust. Then Mikey can be in here too.
Turn it this way.
Oh, yeah, and then he can sit in it like crooked.
Yeah, like a three-legged chair.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
P.S. The car insurance spammers would have. Yeah.
I had barbecue shrimp earlier. Muy bueno, and I posted a short showcasing them. Oh,
Sandra, honestly, I wear 2X. They're 3X, but they'll work just fine. I don't have any problem with wearing a baggy shirt at all.
They're more room to move around in. Yeah. So,
hi, Rose.
Hey, Rose. I don't know what else to talk about.
I don't either. So, yeah. I'm looking extremely. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am about getting this dump trailer. I am like over the top excited about getting this thing. And
he even got to pick the paint color.
And it's, of course, the one thing that I'm having to wait on.
That's because it's being built to order.
Yeah.
Everything else was already built.
I heard you talking a lot about Michael the other day. I woke up praying for him at 2:30. He is a blessing. I've been watching for months and never chat. Well,
yes,
thanks, Shauna.
Thank you so much. How's the garden coming,
Evening, Steve.
Jen? It is doing great.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I cannot believe that the plants that I planted are still holding up because of how much heavy rain we've gotten. Jamie, no, I didn't. I was going to do a plant sale this year, but I couldn't get my crap together in time, and I had hard enough time just starting plants for our own garden. But I do have some extra tomato plants if you want some. And I might have some extra, like, wax peppers, and I might have planted all the bell peppers that I have. Hey, Steve, how you feeling?
Lorenzo, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Steve, are you did you get to go home today? I I wasn't even thinking of that whenever I said hi to him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jody. She said she's off of her 5-day all liquid diet. Food never tasted so good. I bet.
Not today. Said, did y'all ever get a new fridge? No.
No, we have like that ice chest cooler fridge, which is really awesome. It is really awesome. But no, we haven't gotten a full size fridge.
It's just really right at this moment, not that high on the priority list.
Yeah.
It's we're making do with what we got.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not up there on the priority list.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with your old dump trailer, Brian? I'm probably going to fix it and sell it. I don't know. I mean, exactly, to be honest with you, but yeah, I've got to go. I've at least got to get it finished putting it back together, and then we'll go from there. I don't know.
Midnight Vlogs, a baggy shirt's easier to pull up and wipe the sweat off your eyes, Wiley. That's true. Jamie said, "Hi, Hunter."
Hi.
There's half of Hunter.
Steve's at home. Yep. Awesome, Steve.
Yeah, I'm too tall. You can't see the full me.
Bro, I've lost enough weight that I can wear large shirts.
Dang.
Wow. Man, I wished I could do that, Glenn.
Yeah, Jody, what did you get to eat? Rose said, "Hi, Michael and Hunter." JB said, "Hi, Hunter." Brenda said, "Hi, Hunter."
Hi, Jen.
Hello, everyone.
Can't wait. Wow.
Doing a full dump.
Yeah. Sell it to me and I will fix it. Tacos. Looking forward to sushi, California rolls, and shrimp tempura. Ooh, that sounds so good.
Well, Brian, I guess that is a possibility,
That
but
sounds so good.
you're going to have a hard time getting home with no tongue on it.
Yeah.
Hi, Loretta.
So, yeah.
Does Stitch have a PTO port? No. Or, you know what? I think it does. I think so it's a 6L90 transmission, and I think the 6L90 does have a PTO port. But, I mean, I don't have PTO on it, but I think you are capable of putting one on it.
Barb said, "Jody, go slow on fiber until you get your pipes woke up." Ah. So, yeah, I don't know what to talk about. And I'm tired,
Yeah. This might wind up being a short live. What time is it? We've been on here 30 minutes so far.
I love tacos. Tacos are one of my
I'm not
favorites,
sure. Is
too.
there anybody on at 8 o'clock? Are we stepping on any toes? Or
I have no idea, but we have 164 people in
Yeah.
here and only 81 thumbs up, so it'd be really awesome if y'all would hit that like button. That'd be super cool. Hey, Neil.
Well, Brian, the problem is I don't have the electricity to fix it. It's going to take some good heavy welding, and I don't have it.
Oh, making it home is Fridays at 8. Ooh, I hope are Joel and Lauren on right now? Sure would be nice to power the dump trailer on long days.
Yeah, Flat Creek, I think so. What blows me away was, every trailer I've ever owned, if it's plugged into the back of your truck, it's charging the battery. But he said that the new trailer's coming out because I guess they're having a problem with the electronics on the trailer backfeeding and blowing fuses and messing things up, so they don't do that anymore. So they put a solar panel on the trailer.
What?
And then
come with a solar
and then whenever you come in and plug it in, you have to plug it in to keep the battery charged. So, but I'm just going to I'm going to rewire it where it'll charge off my truck, and I ain't worried about it. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, really.
Jody said, "I look forward to your lives. They make my week here in the nursing home. We love you, Jody. I wish we could come visit you." It's already 9:18, I know.
Yeah. Well, it's 8:18 here, but yeah. Sean, Rachel, Michael, and Hunter, why don't you channel about what you do every day? I bet other kids would not believe it. Make some bank. Yeah, you're probably right, Jamie.
Yeah. That would require them to film and edit and put it out. And I don't think either of them have the want to do that.
Nope.
Brian,
I'm not nearly social enough for that.
The welding that needs done on that trailer would take a big wire welder, and I don't know that you have a generator big enough to run it. You guys are great workers.
Has Hunter finished cutting up all the lumber needed for this coming winter? Are you done with firewood yet?
Oh
Hunter?
yeah, no.
No.
Ain't even started really.
Oh, dang,
Yeah.
I feel bad. Lauren and Joel are live right now.
I wish I wouldn't have to.
Hunter and Michael, I think you two guys are great workers, and your parents are blessed to have you. They taught y'all a great work ethic. Jody said, hi, Hunter.
Hi, Jody.
Yeah, Sandra, they've been a work in progress.
Not today. Not today. Yes, Steve is in here. He's home now. It was appendicitis or whatever you call it, and they had to remove his appendix.
Yeah.
And but he just got home today. Yep. Oh, there he is. My second act. That's Steve. He's the one in question.
I meant using your transmission to pump the fluid for the hoist.
Oh yeah. I mean, it could be possible for sure. I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be easier just to keep the battery charged in the trailer.
Emily isn't really building anything right now. Lily started
Lily's
a playhouse the other day.
Lily's the one that was building the playhouse.
She hasn't gotten any further on it. I'm so glad I didn't miss you. We're trying to make our regular time 7 p.m. on Fridays, but we got home late today, so. Yes, Rachel, I'm so glad Steve got to the hospital.
Brian, no, I guess not.
They're just two awesome young men. You boys rock. Yes, they do. How's Emily's dress patterns coming along?
She has made Jen a skirt. I guess you
For
would
my
call
birthday.
it a
She
skirt.
won't let me have it till my birthday.
That is
so.
absolutely fabulous, guys. I cannot wait for you guys to get. This is the best yet. I cannot wait for you guys to get to see it.
I haven't. I've seen it, but not like, because she had to test fit it, but that was when it was still not finished. So I don't know what it looks like, but I'm excited because I love skirts and stuff. Yeah, she's making some cool clothes. Rachel got to come over and see it firsthand the other day.
Howdy, Neil. Did you guys make it home okay?
Those boys are such hard workers. Handsome young men. You can definitely be proud of those young men. All of your children are wonderful.
Thanks, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Is Emmy still using her sewing machine? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All the time, Jody.
Yeah, all the time.
And then
matter of fact, I kind of have to get onto her every now and then because, we're running on solar. So, we've got to really watch our electric usage.
and she'll sew all day. And then there'll be fabric scraps all over the floor.
Yeah.
And then I'm glad we wear shoes because there's always
Needles
pins
laying
and
on the
needles.
floor. Yeah.
She's gonna have to get better about keeping up after that stuff after when the baby starts crawling around.
Lily doesn't wear shoes, and neither does Emily usually.
Yeah, and they haven't had any issues with it, but I see those little sewing pins all over the place all the time.
I think they're just getting lucky.
Okay, Brian.
In our house, it's like everywhere you step, it's like somebody put a needle in your chair.
Has Hunter cut and stockpiled on the wood needed for this coming winter?
Nope.
Yeah, I did it last year. You get to do it this year.
So somebody, I'm not going to say who did it, but somebody burned up our chainsaw.
Yep.
So we had to buy a new chainsaw. So we just actually picked up the new chainsaw today. So, yeah.
Neil and Beth are getting ready to go to the Mid-America meetup. We are going to have, hopefully we're going to have Emily's birthday party on the weekend before the meetup. Otherwise, it's going to have to be the weekend after the meetup. I wanted to do it the weekend of the meetup, but...
Liam says it's 2:23 a.m., Wiley. What the heck are you doing awake, Liam?
Yeah.
I'm not important enough to get up at 2:30 in the morning.
Maybe he, works nights and it's his night off or something.
Or maybe he's like Mom and has to get up 4 times a night.
Well, maybe.
Wanda said it's 10:23 here.
Come on,
I think Wanda
Mikey,
said
we
she's
know
in
it's
Canada.
more than that.
Liam is a night owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wiley, what did that set you back? We don't really want to talk about that, Jody, but about $600.
Are you sure? I'd
Yeah.
have to look at the contract. I feel like it was more than that, but yeah.
Michael just ran it till it quit. No, actually, it's not.
It's an honest mistake.
Yeah, it's an honest mistake. He grabbed a 2-gallon gas can and didn't realize that it was a 2-gallon. He thought it was a 1-gallon. So he put enough oil in it for 1 gallon, which was way not enough. So, yeah. I mean, you know what happened from there.
If you don't mix the oil and the gas right, I could burn it up. We'd had it for a few years, and it had a lot of hours on it, but it would have still lasted a while. But it's an honest mistake. I mean, the only people who make mistakes are the people who do things.
On that note, Wiley, what would make a chain keep slipping off? I mean, really, the only reason a chain should slip off, as long as the bar is in decent condition, and the only thing that's going to make it slip off is it's too loose.
Too loose or your bar is bent.
Yeah.
Wiley, don't underestimate yourself.
Pizza.
I guess they did hear me. Not surprising.
Yeah, Jody, chainsaws aren't cheap. I mean, if you wanted a good one.
Shirley, you're right. Mistakes happen. If you don't make a mistake, you're not doing anything. So
Mm-hmm.
it really, really sucks that he burned up the chainsaw, but he works his butt off. So, you know, he gets a little bit of slack.
At least he got a lot of trees cut down before he burned it up. So
Yeah, come on. I kept this farm this winter.
I can't win for losing with retirement. Shannon sells makeup, and I got promoted to super overpaint and mill worker. Technically, we have the same job. I make houses pretty. She makes women pretty. Yeah, no, it wasn't intentional.
No.
It wasn't intentional, but
It's an easy mistake to make. It is really easy mistake to make. The problem is we had just enough oil to mix in 1 gallon. So I was almost out of oil. There was just enough to mix 1 gallon. Well, like I said, it was a 2-gallon jug, and he didn't think about it. He just filled it up and then put that oil in.
Because we're used to using a 1-gallon jug.
Yeah. And yeah.
There are too many variables in that equation, and things got messed up. But it's fine.
God bless, Wanda. Thanks for hanging out.
Shoot, we'd had that other chainsaw for 3 or 4 years, huh?
Yeah. And we put it through its paces. I mean, it lasted 3 or 4 years, and I mean, we worked it hard.
Yeah.
So I mean, because even when we was in Oklahoma, we was burning wood in the wood stove.
And we were milling wood.
And we were milling wood. We was going out and cutting trees up and stuff, and bringing the logs home and to mill wood and all that good stuff. So yeah, it really went through its paces. Good job on all the work you do, Mike. We're proud of you. Yep.
I think Michael
Holy
gets more
sprocket
compliments
teeth
in the comment section than anybody else.
Hi, Sheila.
Or the sprocket and the teeth for the chain are worn out.
Can I help you?
Every time you move, Emily, it shakes the camera.
Yeah.
Good. Just when I came in here.
Yep, I'm sure it happens a lot. If you're working, things happen.
Right.
I'm just afraid at how much Hunter's mistakes are going to cost us. Because Hunter pays less attention than Michael does.
No, Jody.
Accrues more debt.
Just got home, took my son for his birthday dinner. Oh, well, hey, Sheila. Tell him happy birthday.
Jody, I hope that your friend gets his air conditioner furnace fixed soon. Hey, Sheila.
I always found that the harder I work, the more mistakes I make. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are Emily and Michael twins? No. That's funny because Emily and Hunter used to get that a lot. Like, people used to think that Emily and Hunter were twins.
McKevin?
It cost $6,000 to replace. Oh, my goodness. Do you see what
Okay,
McKevin
he turned
said?
41.
They've already figured it out.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, Sandra, you're fine. You're fine. It's
What?
just-
Why?
oh, I guess you're saying sorry about thinking they were twins. Yeah.
Oh.
They get it.
Oh, yeah, they get that a lot. Yeah.
So at the beginning of the live stream, I asked Michael to bring me a cup of water because I was thirsty. Now y'all get to watch me drink out of this.
That's her cup of water, guys. When Emily took her glasses off, she resembled Michael. Ah.
Y'all are looking at me funny. I don't trust you. I don't even want to take a drink now. What's in the jar?
What is that? A jar?
It's a pickle
It's a
jar.
pickle jar. Mikey made her a cup of water.
I hope you're wearing it. Depends. Yeah. Exactly.
Well,
I
he
said
comes
if
by
I
smart ass, honestly.
if I drank all of this before I went to bed, I wouldn't get any sleep. I would be up all night. Yeah, exactly, Laura.
I'm never asleep. About 5 a.m. every night. Wow. Y'all have a good... Bye, Brian.
Mm.
Moonshine. Is it vodka? Jody said. Look for floaters and swimmers.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, like flies. Although they're
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yep.
Today we cleaned camp and spread some like fly poison stuff out.
Yep, we did our spring cleaning.
Mikey, McKevin wants to know if they have beef jerky in the military.
I don't know.
Hey Felix, how are you?
Hi, Felix.
Half the family on live, other half guarding Fort Wiley.
Yeah,
Yes,
right. Howdy, Dave.
They're more like guarding the pizza.
Yeah, guarding
They're
the pizza.
cooking.
Yeah. Speaking of, is it burning? Or did you put Emmy on that task?
Emmy, it looks like
Connor
she's...
took it over, and then
Oh.
I told him about it
There's
whenever he left.
There's 2 pizzas out there on the table, so I'm assuming they're cooking them. They will at the stores.
Yeah. Probably at the PX.
Gary, that's probably what the moonshine came in. We knew a guy who made moonshine. He
Yep.
made really good stuff.
Really good stuff. Yeah. Will he go to MCRD San Diego? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cat's out of the bag, Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, what gave it away?
Oh, pizza sounds good. This ain't gourmet pizza. It's just pizza from Aldi's. So it's okay.
Good night, J and B.
But it's only $7 for a large pizza at Aldi's, so it's
Oh no, Jody. No.
No, they were just little small packets. They were only like an ounce and a quarter or something.
Yeah.
So a couple bites and they were gone. Your mom told everyone, Michael, shut up, Steve. It was not me. It was Wiley.
Dave, so now that the cat's out of the bag, I'm going to do it. That was the reason it took us so long in Fort Smith today. He went and took his pre-ASVAB test, I guess,
Uh-huh.
and made an 81 on it.
Which is apparently very good.
Yeah.
Because you have to get a 31 to pass, and he got an 81.
Which
and the
is-
average score is about 50.
Yeah, which
So.
is really good, they said.
Which means that I haven't failed you too horribly on homeschooling.
Yeah, math and paragraphs, like paragraph comprehension, I think,
Uh-huh.
or word knowledge, a bit of both.
Yeah. Either way, he did really good. So
Hi, Christy.
they sold my son an Xbox at the store like a gas station in the middle of a base.
Wow.
Huh. How's Lily's Playhouse coming? She hasn't finished working on it. Or she hasn't worked on it again since that video.
Dave said it's way above average.
Hey,
Highest
Christy.
score is 99. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we go Monday to, I guess, really sign the contract.
Talk about
I guess
jobs.
Is that talk about jobs,
Pick out his
MOSs, and all that good stuff. And they're saying that he should be in MEPS by Thursday or Friday. Yeah.
And then basic comes September sometime. So around the end of the year, we'll be going to San Diego to go to his graduation.
Yep. Cindy, it'll be the Marines.
Mm-hmm. It'd be great if you could find an old treadle sewing machine for Emily.
Oh, that would be
yes,
awesome.
That would
Yeah.
be so cool.
But I don't know that Emily's talented enough. Like, the whole
to
walking
move her
and
feet
the whole walking and chewing gum thing. I don't think she could do it. I don't think she could work one and sew at the same time. I just don't think. I don't know.
Sheila, I haven't talked to Liz over the last couple of days, so no. Hey, did you guys pick up a package for Black Sheep from Sheila the other day and drop it off at their house?
Maybe. I don't think so.
It would have been on Wednesday.
Would have been when y'all went to church on Wednesday.
Or
I don't think I picked up
Tuesday.
the packages then.
I don't know.
Or I don't remember what day it was. I'll ask her.
You'll have to text Liz.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna suck. Oh well.
Guys.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Oh, hey, I don't want
Yeah,
it right
no,
now.
not right now.
Save mine. I'll come get it in a minute.
No gum chewing in the military, Steve said.
Oh,
Yep.
Goodness. Do you want to...
Thanks, Donna.
I don't know if I have anything for you
Marine
to put.
Corps boot camp is a lot like cutting firewood. It's hard work, but when you're done, it's a glass of sweet iced tea.
You stick your gum on there?
Camp Lejeune on the East Coast,
Okay.
then Camp Pendleton. It's going to be, so I can't remember the name of it, but it's San Diego for boot camp, and then Camp Pendleton for AIT.
I'm going back to your guys' roots and eating on camera.
Yeah.
So MCRD in San Diego is what Not Today keeps saying. You'll love MCRD in San Diego almost as much as you're going to miss him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to miss him a lot.
I used to live down the
You'll be
street.
so emotional, Terry. I know. I am a big crybaby.
Christy said she used to live so close to the camp in San Diego that she could hear taps every evening. Oh, Wiener Schnitzel. Knew nothing about Michael in the military. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, so actually, Sandra, this is really the first time we've mentioned it. Wiley kind of hinted, well, everybody kind of figured it out on Wednesday, and Wiley actually officially said something, but yeah.
Yeah, Felix, right. He'll be the first barefoot trooper in the Marine.
I don't think they'll let me.
Michael and Hunter has a shirt in it. Okay.
Did you says boot camp? Yep, Felix, boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I retired from Camp Pendleton.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome.
Michael, start running now. They will have you running 10 miles full pack up mountains.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for stepping up for all of us Americans.
Hey, Greg.
I agree. Yeah. Barefoot in the yellow footprints.
Lola.
Yeah, there's the I guess there's a trail called the Reaper near San Diego, and after he goes on his they do a thing called the Crucible. Have you heard of that? Yeah, so the Crucible, they have to, I think a 54-hour training for 54 hours straight, and they have to hike like 48 miles with their pack and their gear and everything, do simulations, and then run up 4 miles up a mountain that's like a 700-foot incline or something at the end of it. So.
That's fun.
I can guarantee you if anybody around here is capable, Mikey is the capable one, for sure.
Yes.
I have no doubt he's going to do really good.
Christy said, I liked shopping at the Marine base in San Diego. If I was carrying groceries, a Marine always stopped and offered to carry my groceries. Aw. Seriously, Marines never quit, never give up, never give in, and never surrender. I think Michael's gonna make us all proud,
Yep.
y'all.
My ex was Marine. He said he became a man in boot camp, 130 pounds to 165 pounds, all muscle.
Dang.
Yeah, Jamie. So he's 5'8" and weighs what, 152 pounds?
Yeah, that's what they said today. Yeah. I know he can do it, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him too.
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah.
I have
Now
no idea how I weigh that much.
we were gonna.
I'm surprised you don't weigh more. Honestly, is what I mean.
With how much you eat, dang. You will do great, said Marcia. On the Navy base,
Thank
I
you
got
from Minnesota.
wolf whistles, but nobody offered to carry my groceries. From stories
Yeah,
that Greg has told me
That's
about
those
the
Navy guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were going to talk up today, or we were going to talk to an Air Force recruiter today for Hunter, because now with parental consent, you can enlist at 17. And so if he really wants to go into the Air Force, if that's a path that he wants to get serious about, then we can start catering his homeschool lessons to, the ASVAB and things that he's going to know to prepare him for that.
Yeah.
So,
Greg, the MOS will be discussed further on Monday. But it really sounds to me like, so, I mean, pretty much just like what you were saying is you don't really get to choose your MOS. It's just like, you get to choose a broad category and they're just going to put you where where your ASVAB says you fit, basically.
Barb said, Michael, go to HVAC school instead. I paid a guy $125 for 45 seconds of work to tell me my compressor.
Right. What did Barb say?
You get a field, not a job. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Greg said. Yeah. So.
But it will be discussed further Monday. He said that, he's got to look at what's really open. So, there might be some of those categories that's not even open right now. So he's got to look more into that. And Mikey just really don't have a clue where he wants to go anyway. So he's like, just put me where you need me. I don't care.
He's looking for the challenge. That's going to be a heck of a challenge. Hey, Larry, how's it going?
Not today, said
Sandra said, Michael is the type we need protecting us today. Thank you, Michael, and God bless you. I think you can go to the library and get the book to study for the ASVAB test.
Nancy, he's been doing it online. And like I said, he made an 81 on his the pre-test, whatever they have to see. Test. Yeah, practice test or whatever they need to see at the recruiting office to see if it's even worth trying to push further. He done an 81 on it, which they say is just absolutely excellent. It's not the actual ASVAB, but
Dave said the games they play in boot camp is to make your mind and body stronger. After boot camp, it's more like a job and nobody messes with you unless you screw something up.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm probably going to be the guy who screws something
That sounded like Mike from DD5 on the HVAC.
Hey, Reverend Joe.
Negotiate for a skill you can use later in life.
Absolutely. Yep.
I spent a lot of time with the Marines. CBs are the construction element to a Marine air ground tactical force.
Yep.
I guess I'll have to start bribing Hunter with the jerky.
I mean, I'm sure we can give you the base address once he gets gone,
Yeah. But he's going to be tied up for the next 8 years or so.
Yeah.
So. Or socks, yeah. Can you please send Hunter a new set of feet? Because his stink.
Absolutely, Jamie. That's one of the things the recruiter was talking about today. He said he's been in 13 years, and he's had a lot of the people that he went to boot camp with that's already out. And he said, why would you, I've got 7 more years and I can retire. That'd be stupid for me to get out right now.
My daughter made in the 80s, but decided not to go military, even though she was a Navy brat Dang Army recruiter about drove us crazy.
But I mean, you think about it, Mikey's 19. If he goes in today, he's 39 years old and he can retire. I mean, you can retire at 40 years old. And I mean, you still got
and then you put
all of your life to go. I mean, that's awesome.
With the way you don't spend money, if you live on base and let them feed you, then you don't have any bills at all. They could be that way for 20 years, and then you can have a fat paycheck every month. I
mean, like he said, he didn't have a wife, he didn't have kids, he didn't have nobody. He went in and, he was in there for quite a while, and then he bought a car. Not that he needed it, he just bought it.
Because he had money stacked up. But he said he knows of guys that, by the time they retire, they put, they pay into their TSP and they've got $1 million sitting there when they retire. And I don't even know what $1 million looks like.
After 20 years at 39, you get a second job if you want and roll in the money. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Right, Jamie.
And then
the benefits, yes,
and then
absolutely.
You work because you want to, not because you have to. It's just like, I'm going to do this because I'm bored.
So Reverend Joe said laundry still costs you money.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you have to pay to wash your own laundry. And you're going to have to actually wash your own laundry.
Yep, that's awesome.
Oh, well.
You have time for a second career if you want, employee, retired military. Right, right. As far as I know, Reverend Joe said.
And being retired military, you usually get preferential treatment when looking for a job.
Stay away from what they call stateside brides.
Yes.
You just need a few words. Michael.
I told Michael that if he brings home I told Michael if he brings home a wife, it better be like a Korean chick who can cook really good.
Right. Camp Pendleton is home to the 1st Marine Division, the oldest and most decorated division in the Corps. 1st Marine Division was the Marines who raided the flag on Iwo Jima. Oh, wow. Awesome. Raised, he meant. Yeah. Raised the flag.
That is so awesome. VA home loan, no money down.
Yep.
So you can buy a house with no money down.
Or you can buy me and Mom a house with no money down.
Yeah.
Why would I buy you guys a house if you're already building one?
Maybe I haven't got it done yet by then. And I'll be too old to do it.
It just
without you around, I won't be able to finish it. So
well, you have Hunter. Don't worry, you'll have another something coming soon.
Shopping at a PX is a great perk.
Yeah. I loved it whenever Brian would go to the PX after he got out of the military. Mm-hmm. That was
Yeah, anyway.
Pimp their rides at least, Michael.
You can install that chairlift system we're going to need from the driveway to get up to the house. That's what you can do. Mike, you can never have too many houses. Michael doesn't even want one house.
I can imagine Mikey staying in for his first, 4 to 8 years, whatever it is, and getting out and going buying this really nice RV, and that's his house.
Forever, yeah. And then he's like, it'll stay nice and new forever because it'll just sit there with a cover over it because he won't ever be home to use it.
Sandra, no, I wasn't. I wanted to, but whenever I become of age to join the military was right during Desert Storm's wind down. And when I went in and talked to the recruiter, they found out I was colorblind and they just basically didn't have any more questions. They was like, we don't even need you. But, that was going from this massive military and, the war overseas and, winding all that down and cutting back on the military really big. So, they was looking for any excuse they could to turn people away at that time. And that's pretty much what happened to me.
Just remember, war is hell on earth. It can make you or break you. Keep your religion. You should probably take your Bible with you to basic training, Michael. I picture more of an Outlander deal for Michael. When my brother went into the Army, he passed his first 2 inspections with flying colors. On the 3rd inspection, the sergeant failed him because his soap was dirty. Oh, Christy, thank you so much.
there's a whole lot. I mean, it's going to be a while before we have to worry about anything.
Mhm.
He won't go to, if everything goes correctly, within the next week or two, he won't even go to boot camp until September. So, yeah.
Yep. And we don't have a date in September.
Not today, and not that we want to get into any politics or anything, but that's kind of the reason he waited till he did to start talking about joining the military, was because it's just feels a whole lot more comfortable to join the military under Trump leadership right now. So yeah.
Yeah, Dave, the recruiter was telling us how they have that brotherly love thing where they talk a lot of smack to each other.
Well, I mean, he ought to be pretty well used to that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. I was like, he does not. He already has plenty of experience in the crap talking realm.
I have experience saying it. I don't really have experience giving it out.
Great choice to wait for Trump.
Yeah.
Yes.
My ex almost got court-martialed for getting sunburned.
You are government property.
Yep.
Huh.
When World War II broke out, my older brother went and signed up for the Navy during the physical. They rejected one of them because he had flat feet. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, Dave.
Bye, Christy. We'll see you later.
Bye, Christy.
I'd have to look that up. I don't know about what Dave's talking about there.
Holy
John,
crap, it's almost
pass
9
it
o'clock
along.
now. We've been on here over an hour.
Oh, yeah, we have over an hour.
Had a friend that retired from the Navy and went to work for GM, retired from there. After his wife died, he got himself a new Corvette every year up until the day he died at 105 a couple years ago. Wow.
Dang.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we've been on here over an hour.
It's bedtime.
So, yeah. Guys, it's been a long day.
It's been a
And
long day. Please don't forget to hit that like button.
honestly, a pretty mentally exhausting day. So, yeah. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way
We spent
out.
a lot of money and gave our eldest child away.
Yeah.
So, well,
Right.
the eldest child that's still at home.
Right.
Didn't want me because I have a hearing issue. They didn't want Wiley because Wiley was colorblind.
Colorblind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
Night, T.
Yeah.
Love you,
Good night,
Jody.
T. Good night, Sandra. And to think I was trying to buy him from you.
I know. We just gave him away.
All right, guys, please hit that thumbs up on your way out. We're going to have to get off here and get ready for bed. We will see y'all. Well,
I'll see you
Jen,
tomorrow
yeah,
on Amber's
the
channel.
girls will see you over at Positively Obnoxious in the morning, 9, 10 o'clock. You never know,
when we get around
Yeah.
and have coffee.
All right, bye, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. We're going to get off here. See y'all later.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go get pizza.
Bye. Love y'all.